Hello traders, I'm recording today's presentation for the 28th of September 2015. This is for the C course, and this video is about basically how to identify trends and changes in trend. Okay, so what I'm going to do is how to show you basically that particular turning point. It's a very specific point that you'll be able to see now in a minute. So let me just close this down. Excuse me for a second. Here we go. Sorry for that. Right, so what I'd like to do is to go to the daily chart here on the manual terminal. Okay, just a simple blank page, and if you go into, for example, I don't know, the Nasdaq maybe, so you'll be able to see the trend. Okay, so basically when it breaks through this level here, when it breaks through that, okay, that's a huge spike here, but definitely when it breaks through here, it's gone. Trend is finished. There is no longer uptrend. You'll have to connect 3 points. So let's have a look on the weekly as well. Can make it a bit bigger. Here you can ignore the spikes. Here we go. This is probably the best line I can come up with, and it's done here on the weekly chart. Okay, let's double click on it. Have a look. It goes there, spot on. Perfect. So this is where the line goes. Okay. This is done on the weekly chart, and that's the point that tells you that the trend is finished. Okay, so the uptrend is no longer valid. It has been broken, and it closes below the trend. So the breakthrough pulls back, retest the same trend line support, and now it's becoming it's acting as a resistance, and then it's going from there. Okay, so if you go into the this one here, the Dow Jones, which is the one that looks the most bearish of all. Okay, so just like you, I have to test this. So if it doesn't fit, then obviously I cannot pick this point. I will pick another point. Then I also need to see where the bars are opening and closing. Okay, so just like you, I have to make it fit and see what is the best point. And it's here. Okay, so that's the weekly chart. As soon as it breaks through that, then the uptrend is finished. Okay, so it's very similar to the Nasdaq, the one we had earlier. Okay, on the same day it happened. So if you look at that, it's a very specific point. So that little green bar, that's still within the uptrend. Okay, but on the next week, because this is the weekly chart, it breaks through. Okay, it breaks through, and it puts a new fresh low down here that closes below the line. Okay, so as soon as it closes below this line, as a clean break, and that's it, game over. There's no more uptrend. Okay, and it's been hanging down here for a while. It goes even lower, pushes back up again, gives a high test, and now it's on its way down again. So now the downtrend has been established. Now you'll be able to see that with more clarity on the daily chart. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this again. If you look carefully, here we have a banana shape. So it was in an uptrend, and now here this section is what I call a banana shape. So it's giving high highs and high lows all the way up to this point here, and then from here all the way down to here is the other half of the banana, which is giving lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so it's like symmetric, yeah. So it's the same thing. It's giving high highs and high lows, and here it's giving lower highs and lower lows. Okay, lower highs, from here lower highs, and then from here lower lows, and again lower highs, and again lower lows, and again this high fails, they go out this high and this high, this low puts a new low, it's lower than that and that. Okay, so it's giving lower highs and lower lows, and then eventually breakthrough, which is, and then that's it. Then from this point the uptrend is finished. Okay, and now we are in a it's not even going sideways, we're now in a downtrend. Okay, so that's what is happening here. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's how you identify the trends and changes in trend. Let me just show you a few things here on the power trade. So you're looking at the highs and lows. So here, for example, the entry is at the break of the most recent swing low with a stop loss above the most recent swing high, and is based on a 1-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Okay, so entry down here, stop loss there, target there. So ideally you should get lower highs and lower lows. Okay, this can be done on the hourly and the 4-hour charts. So let's go on to another one. Again, entry down here, which is below the most recent swing low, a stop loss above the most recent swing high, and the target is a 1-to-1. Okay. Okay, here is the 4-hour charts on the Aussie. It's kind of ranging, so you're looking like for, it's actually a breakout. Okay, so you want a break of the most recent swing low. As that happens, you're gonna get taken in the market. Next one, I think yeah, here will be the same. Yeah, this is the one we covered earlier. Next one, very similar. Entry here, which is based on the most recent swing low, a stop loss based on the most recent swing high, and the target is a 1-to-1. Next one. This will be again the same thing. Entry above the most recent swing high, stop loss below the most recent swing low, and it's a 1-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, it's clearly for a buy because this line is above this line, and it's giving high highs and high lows, even better. Okay, so it's looking for buying opportunities to take it back up to somewhere up here. Okay, it's a bit twice as much as this distance here. Okay, I can measure it for you as well. So entry and stop will be that 316 pips from here to here, 316 pips somewhere up here. Okay, cool. Next one. This is silver. This is ranging, a bit messy, not clear. Next one. This is crude, which at the end of it is giving a symmetrical triangle, which represents indecision in the market until it breaks through the high or the low. Okay, so that's on crude oil. It's still making its spine up, whether it's gonna break through the upside or the downside. Here, when it's trending, obviously because the blue line is below the other line, is looking for selling opportunities. Okay, here because the blue line is above the yellow line, then obviously it's looking for buying opportunities. Okay, and if you open up the ticket here, you will have the settings. Okay, so this line is the 36 EMA and the 100 exponential moving average. Okay, both EMAs. Cool. So here we go. Entry. Let's start from here when it's trending nicely. Entry below the most recent swing low, 1 pip below, tells you here, and the stop loss is 1 pip above the high of the swing high. Okay, so it'll be entry and stop. So here it takes in. This is actually a losing trade. Okay, probably because of this mess here, it was ranging. Now That's a winning trade, winning. So like winning trade. This one, let's have a look. Takes you in here below the swing low. The stop loss above the most recent swing high, and it's a winning trade because it's on its way down. That's when it triggers. So winning this one, and just that's a winning trade. This one here is let's have a look, entry. But if it takes you in here, then it's a losing trade. Okay, next one. Takes you in, yes, winning trade, yes. This one here fails. Okay, but that's a change in trend, so fair play. So you got all these trades here, most of them 80% they're all winning trades in a nice clear trend. Here, change in trend, here you lose. Okay, fair play. And then it gets locked in a symmetrical triangle. So until it breaks through the high and the low, I wouldn't be looking to do anything there. Once you get clear direction, then you can carry on looking for trades. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave you that for today, and I'll catch you all soon. Thank you for listening. Bye now.